to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, October 22nd, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday, and the Legion Sports Fest is right around the corner, and the most exciting contest of the weekend got a whole lot more interesting after we saw Shaun Clarida's name on the official lineup that was released on Tuesday. According to Clarida, competing in the Open is always something that he imagined that he'd do one day. And I guess he must have figured that now was as good a time as any, because here we are less than 24 hours away now. Obviously, we know that Shaun is one of the best 212 athletes on the planet, but it's been a long time since we've seen one of those classic good little men versus a good big man battle on the IFBB stage. That being said, Shaun's been proving people wrong his entire career. So if there's anyone in the 212 who can pull this off, it's Shaun Clarida. If memory serves, I believe it was the Green Bay Packers head coach Vince Lombardi who coined the phrase, "act like you've been there before." But with all due respect to one of the greatest coaches in NFL history, it's hard to tell someone to act like they've been there before when they're in uncharted territory. But I will say this, for someone to be in a class all by herself the way Cyd Gillon is in the figure division right now, she's doing a damn good job of acting like it's all business as usual. In her first post-Olympia check-in, we saw the 5-time champ looking even more dangerous than she did a few weeks ago, which honestly just feels like it's par for the course for her at this point. For all intents and purposes, Cyd is the Kobe Bryant of the figure division right now. But if she can add another ring next season and bring her grand total up to 6, that would put her in rarefied air, now wouldn't it? Earlier today, someone mentioned to me that we hadn't done anything to cover the inaugural KO Pro that's set to go down in Cairo, Egypt next weekend. Well, so I figured that we might as well go ahead and take care of that with this new update from Samson Dauda, who announced a few days ago that the KO Pro was going to be his next stop on his 2021 campaign. Samson's coming off back-to-back top 3 finishes at the Arnold UK and Yamamoto Pro, and I'm sure he'd like to keep that streak going. So if he can show up and repeat the look he had a few weeks ago at the Arnold, I think that alone might be enough to help him lock up the win. And since we just covered Egypt and the KO in the last segment, I thought it would be fun to end the day today by sharing this video with you guys that we saw Sammy Trudy post a few days ago, because I think it really drives home just how big of an impact that Ramy's win has on the culture back home. He isn't just a bodybuilder, he's an icon. And in a country that has a culture and heritage that's as rich and deep as Egypt's is, to embrace him this way should tell you everything you need to know about what he means to the people there. Sometimes I think we forget that bodybuilding isn't about the athletes, it's about the people. And right now, having one of their own hold the title of reigning and defending Mr. Olympia means something to the people of Egypt that I don't think those of us on the outside can fully understand. It's legacy and culture all rolled up into one. And this is a really cool snapshot of something that I thought we should all stop and appreciate. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.